What's up, y'all? Coffee sip. I'm Jeff, and if you have not been to this channel, then I'm still kind of tweaking what it's about, but I got really, put onto the show. I didn't look at the trailer or, read anything about it. I have no idea what the show is about, but I kind of enjoy going in blind because I did it with Freerin, and I thought it worked pretty well. It's kind of fun for me to, try and really piece the puzzle, together as best I can, so I have literally no preconceived notions about this series, don't even know who the protagonist is, but I'm gonna say, even if it doesn't look great, it seems like it's pretty popular, and I'm just kind of gonna hop on the bandwagon because, I mean, a good show is a good show, so if I don't like it, then I can just always not post this, but I'm going to remain optimistic and just see what the heck Kaiju number 8 is about. So here we go. Alright, we got some grays. Is it a dystopia? So, not dystopia exactly. People are alive. The fountains are working. Okay, so this is Kaiju, like big monster. Okay, got some destruction. It's been 2 minutes. I'm gripped. I'm pretty excited for this, honestly. I don't think I've ever watched a monster-esque series, so this is gonna be a first. He looks like he could be nice. We're gonna kill it? Alright, that's not gonna work. Not on this thing. Is this our protagonist? Alright, soundtrack. Oh yeah, the guitars make it extreme. Oh wow, that's a really nice camera work. Oh, it exploded! Why? I didn't even need a plot, really. This is fine. Right. What was that? Okay, a good couple minutes. Definitely seems like it paints a picture of what this series is about, but is it just who's going to be the best, monster slayer? Or maybe I'm thinking too simplistically. Burger. Well, that's less appetizing. His face is so their faces are so flat compared to what we just watched. Okay. So I'm not gonna say they're heroes, but they kind of are, I guess. He's definitely the protagonist. He's a very average Joe looking guy. It's hard to get a read on him. The gloves are coming on. Let's get to work. Ugh. It's like dissecting frogs in middle school. Oh, so they just do the nasty stuff? So they're okay, it's a musical. They're like the crew members. Oh, that was a really flaming thing to say, but that's the analogy. Some of this has got to be edible, though, right? Oh my gosh. Their blood, boils even days after they're dying. They're angry. What's the point of the suits if they can't withstand the blood? What do you do with all the mutton, too? That's funny, though. Honestly, they hype it up to be it's gonna be the switcheroo here with it following these grunts is really cool. Oh, this is wacky. I'm liking it. What happens if you hurl in one of those? Okay, now that we've got that out of the way. Oh my god. Tracking that into your house, your kitchen. Okay, so we are going to follow the actual, Kaiju killers. So is he aspiring to be one of them? Okay. There's a female. That's what more could I ask in this series? He's discontent for sure. Is he trying to convince himself? Definitely I'm feeling some slice of life elements here. Kafka is his name? Okay. I'm so bad with names. Oh, that's just not gonna stick at all. So he's like the angsty one. This is our foil character. He's definitely like, if anything, he's humble. I get that from him. I won't learn nothing. Oh, he is like, oh, he's splashing shonen all over the place. Yeah, that guy's just so much cooler than him. So he's kind of a loser. I'm here for it. He's petty. That's the problem. You can't be too good at a job you hate, or they'll make you keep, or they'll expect you to keep doing it. So he's trying to make his way over there, I'm sure. Oh my gosh. My empathy. He's like bullying this like dude in his first day. Oh. Okay. Redeemed. He's redeemed himself. A redemption arc already. He's gonna redeem himself by force. I don't think there was an opening, so I don't know which of these characters are important. Oh my gosh, yeah, the overtime on this gotta go crazy though.
Senpai.
I'm really pleased by him saying senpai. I like how they both started off like briefly unlikable. Now they're just very charming. Oh, this series has a tsundere? There's not enough young people, so they're raising the age limit? Literally a tsundere. Gosh, this series feels very ADD to me. It's Dang, saved him twice. The acting is there too? Okay. I'm motivated, bro. Alright. I am not gonna get killed in my living room now. Oh, that's... Make me black out for a second. To figure out what this thing is. Not there was a spider in my shower this morning. Honestly, worse than this thing. It has fingers. That's really awful. See, this dude just jumped out of a window. That is Defense Force mentality right there. I don't know what if because who else is doing it like this dude already? Ooh. All right, they gave us a little bit of realism. Oh, is that the TV girl? Yeah, I'm interested to see, like, are the kaijus just, like, nuisances, or... Because it seems like those are definitely what the economy is built around. Yeah, see, now the questions are starting, because I'm like, where are they even coming from? Because why are they waiting until the kaijus come to their city and wreck it before they take action? Can't they take it to the head? Oh my gosh. So he's just like a straight up human, like that. Whew. So I'm like, alright, there's no super strength. Okay. Like I said, I don't know what this series is about. It really could have eaten. It really... I'm sure Kafka will recover, but those do seem like some pretty life-changing injuries. Ichikawa. Did I get it? I really just wanted to see if I could remember. Ugh. Power up. Somehow I feel like that was not related to him, but I don't know. Okay. Oh my gosh. I would be fine with getting mauled if she came to the assist. Going into shock. Was that his old friend though? She acted like she didn't know him. Sorry, it would get Loki kind of funny if, like, the series just leaves him in this hospital and starts following her instead.
Senpai.
Dude, this dude, Ichikawa is like an invasive... Oh, okay. Because he's like an invasive species, but they're both there. Okay, so they're just like, they're gonna like this. Man. That kaiju beat the tsundere right out of him. Spoke too soon. Look, are the Defense Force people like famous, or he just has like a big grudge against these things? Aww. Oh. Thought his fist was shaking, but... He's gonna scream. Literally clawed. Literally scraped the wall. Ooh. Bruh, we just did a whole, like, 180 here. Just when I thought I knew what this was about. Oh, at first I didn't know if he could even see it. That old man was so quick with it. Oh, he was so quick to snitch. Oh. Okay, the man who became a kaiju, that explains it. Honestly, first impressions, that was great. I mean, I'm not trying to be overly, like, hyper optimistic, but I'm a fan because it kind of gave a little bit of everything. Like, it was, you know, it gave the chuckles, and it also had a little bit of emotion, too. It, like... I won't say it was like shoehorned in. I feel like they just kind of feel like people. They're like very obviously like animated people, of course, but I definitely see some layers there that I feel like could make this show like something good if it like decides to dive into that like a little bit deeper. The action was, I don't know if this is supposed to be an action series or if we only get like a little bit of action, you know, as a treat. But I mean, you know, I'm satisfied. It doesn't take a lot to please me, and so I'm pleased. So yeah, I guess let's keep going with it. Okay. What if it was the trend of saving the opening for the second episode? Like, was the first one especially long? I'll pay attention. Yo, this is like creative as heck, artistically. Is this English? I feel so seen. Whoa. His voice. Oh my gosh, it's so silky. This is like a radio song. Dang. Okay, and they're actually showing off the creatures. I was like, for a second I was like, the effects, it's artistically really awesome, but I'm like, it's a little bit too, like, creative, you know, to be memorable if I don't know what the heck it's about, but... I can't tell if this is simple or not, and that's what's... You know, there's nothing simple about that. Is this supposed to be CGI? Okay. Man, I was... Sorry, thought there was something burning. But besides that, That was pretty cool. I mean, that was like definitely something. I don't know if I'm gonna like repeatedly come back to that song, but his voice was really, really good though. Like, I would like to hear more of that singer in particular. That's really, and like artistically, wow, they really took that. Like, they really made that something fresh. So I will give them that credit. I would give this opening. I would give this opening like a solid like 7 or 8 out of 10. One thing I like about the series, it feels very self-aware. Okay, definite waifu right there. And she has like an albino tiger. That's what a trademark. Man, something changed that girl. Okay, so now it does kind of feel like they're nuisances. I guess it just depends on like what level of kaiju it is. Everyone's tweaking. So if there is one thing I know about this series, is that it has the number 8 in it. And I feel like that has to be related somehow to this transformation. So are there going to be like 8 of them? Bro. He's like the clumsiest kaiju ever. It's kind of cute. Ichikawa's a real one for sticking by him like this, though. He's gonna kill these patients! He's still handling it better than me. Jumped out a window for his homie, dude. Ichi's a ride or die. The fact that he's so shocked by this, though, like, is this the first time a human has like experienced this? Special mode. They censor it. There's no way he gets left like this. Okay, I was gonna say. But still, I feel like he's gotta revert. So he has the part. Bro, it's not his day. He gets a charge. He made it so majestic. Oh, I'm so glad. Take me as a bride. This was the right bandwagon to hop on. Is he gonna be like, dang, Ichi kept it real. I would be really shocked, but the opening didn't really give it away one way or another. If he stays like this, I would be baffled. I'm thinking he's gonna like be able to shift between this monstrous state and his plain Jane face. That's like the worst. I just feel like I watched his stream explode. So he's probably gonna have to fight that girl. I'm really wanting a confrontation, bro. That tea would be hot. Man, this just manages to be pretty unpredictable. Dang. She's got it even worse than Aaron. Bruh. Her chiropractor gonna get me being paid. Oh, that girl's got balls. Oh, it's gonna be, yep. Oh, he's a superhero kaiju demon. Man, alright. Kaiju number 8 knows entrances. Figure that out when he leveled a hospital. Oh, he's just trying to help. He's like, yeah, I feel like she could lift through that. Even if she needs a wheelchair. Didn't they already deal with Spider Guy? When in doubt. My god, man. Yo, it's no secret, obviously, but I feel like Western animation is just, we just are not doing it like these guys. Like, just the atmosphere, I'm like, I'm speechless right now. The tone, everything is just there. It's very, very Evil Dead. Man, you're gonna really have to be careful who tries to hug you. He's not gonna be able to go anywhere without Ichi as a mediator. That's confusing, or rather interesting, because he's gonna, like, condition this girl that, like, some kaijus are okay. So does that mean, are they, or is he, like, the only one? Because I would still have my guard up. Mr. Kaiju. I feel like she just, like, that validation, that must have hit so hard. Ah, wow, that was slick. So, obviously, he can become a defense force thing. I feel like that almost looks worse. But interesting, though. So, the more he, like... It just feels like the more he's, like, living in his truth, like, the more he's able to, like, be his, like, actual self. At least now maybe he can play it off like a costume. Dang. She's already traumatized. She's, like, 5. Be like the first. She's like, yeah. She's like, this is news to me. So is that, like, our final boss kaiju, or... Okay, it seems like there's a lot of firsts. So is Kafka back to, like, his normal body already? Aww. Wow, first try. It's embarrassing for Kafka. Just, like, read his mail. They're haters, but just the right amount of support. Wait, so he can control it now? Oh, so he's number 8, right? Maybe I missed that part. Okay, I went back. Yes, there are 7 others. So some of them also probably have to be people, right? Oh, okay, I misunderstood. There was an age limit. This is his last chance, so it seems pretty clear to me that he would pass it. But you never know. My gosh, I can imagine using your hand trying to, like, squeeze, like juice some fruit or something, and just, like, really transform into that thing. Dang, it's like the hypest parking lot scene in anime history. The art style changes are so jarring. Like, I really don't know if it's, like, art style changes or they're just, like, saving the budget for, like, the big moments, but it kind of adds to the feeling of, like, the contrast I feel like the series has going on, like, tonally and artistically. So he just really has to, like, keep it together. Seems like that's not a strong suit of his. Alright. I'm always trying to look out for, like, they kind of had main character energy, but it's hard to tell. Like the pan up, tell me that's not main character energy. Or, yeah. Oh my gosh, she's brutal. Not the ageism of this exam. She's just like I was like, she's just choosing to be the worst. Man. He snapped a little bit, though. Easy, though. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. He's still low. I can't see. Yo. I don't know what this tells you about the society of this world, that she felt so emboldened to do that without consequence. I mean, white privilege. Ichikawa's a ride or die too. I would have claimed I was in the car. I would have been like limping. Oh, interesting. That little setup at the end there where she like kind of pseudo exposes him. That's super interesting to me because that means that like this dude Kafka, he's just gonna have enemies all over the place. Like he has enemies with. Ooh, I could definitely. Ooh, I see the plot starting to plot a little bit because if he wants to join the defense force, and clearly everyone there just wants to murder kaijus, well, that's what he is, and so it definitely seems like, you know, he's clearly a humble guy, somewhat maybe insecure, and so now he's like really, really going to have to, you know, prove himself to these individuals, you know, so he doesn't get murdered. But not just that, so also so he can prove himself to himself, and so I definitely can like see that sort of being like the theme, like where this is going, because it's definitely inspirational. Like already I kind of feel like picked up just by watching this, so I'm definitely rooting for him, I'll say. So alright, next one. Dang, he's too good of a liar. Oh, okay, she has a suit. Oh, she going to? I wonder if she just disrespected him because she's on to him. Rival! It's kind of cool too though, because it's not... Dude, like his mom. But I do think it's interesting though, like in this competition, it's not like they have to fight each other. I think they just have to prove who's the better, you know, killer. But like that was too much, but not the car chucking. 3 episodes really is a good amount of episodes to binge, because attention spans be short, y'all. The heck is aptitude? I know that's like a common word, I should know that. So his human body's still weak. He's gonna have to train that separately. Everyone says that. Like, you know what? For a senior citizen, he's hanging in there. Oh God, this dude is like the most dramatic. She's forcing me to like her. Oh. He tried to be honorable. Oh, wow, it's like clearly she does recognize him, but she's being shady about it for some reason. Okay. I feel like I need like an Excel sheet of like these people's names. Some kind of like, is it like a team of them that's about to form? He just threatens to assault her for some reason. Man, she is really interested in Daddy Kafka. Look, there has to be like something redeemable about her. So it is Kafka's time to shine. He is like the pro janitor. I still think it's obviously a very safe bet he's gonna pass, but maybe? I'm gonna put my money on yes though. He's gonna have to use his power for sure. Man, that dude really like risked it all in that timing. Like one of those lever pullers wasn't paying attention and it was cut. Got his hopes up. Ooh. I could definitely see Kanye putting a logo on those and just like going worldwide. Damn, it gives them abs. It's a little bit invasive for fashion, but oh, it's like leather. Okay. So they are just like, there's a really interesting like blend of like fantasy. There's like a really interesting kind of like blend of like fantasy and I guess you could call it reality because they're humans, like they get messed up real easily. But I guess these suits are how you add that sort of like superhuman aspect to it. So I guess they just, as long as they never take them off, they're fine. Oh, so Kasa's gonna be crazy, right? That girl, she's on roids or something. As long as you're not the worst, you're fine. What kind of laugh was that, bro? I kind of feels like, I mean, I don't want to be pessimistic, but it feels like this is almost, feels like it's almost just pointless for him to try like this. Man, that tone just dropped like this beat. Oh. So they like tamed some of them. It feels like almost wrong to be using them like this, but it's weird because I feel like the Kaiju, like they aren't villains or, you know, I don't even think they're really sentient. They're just kind of, I feel like they're just doing what they do. Let's go. Yeah. Those ellipses were telling. Yo. Kiku is broken. Is she about to take them out before they even get the chance? I feel like he would be using his powers in actual like missions, so why can't he do it now? Oh, that's gonna be the power boost. She's like acting like she's got a grudge against him, maybe because they lost contact. Interesting. Alright, so they're just like, they're finding their lane. I dig that. And it also seems a lot more like better for survival. Dang, the tinnitus after that, bro. Oh, he's taking what he learned from the junkyard. Oh, we love transferable skills. Dang. They really put like detail into those freaking dismemberings. Gotta see that he's like, okay, he's doing this because he wants to, you know, be a fair player, and I'm really supportive of that, but I'm sort of thinking now, like, what is the scenarios where he feels like he could get away with using his powers? Like, is it strictly life or death situations? Speaking of... Bro, he was just on that hospital deathbed too. Ah. So it was like people dying, was that Cap or... I mean, I guess he could have. No, man, the suspense, bro. Oh, was it the blonde girl? I feel like it was the blonde girl because she has to do something to make her likable. That was a hard line. Oh, okay, I'm a stand now. Like, she talks her crap, but she backs it up, so that's all, that's... Convenient, happened in a pretty discreet location. Oh, so if he changes, like, it's going to be very, very obvious. That's how it goes. Oh, man. Suspense is real in this one. Like, having this kind of, like, moral dilemma this early is pretty... Let's go! Oh, he did it! Oh, he did it! Point zero. This is like his mob moment, though. Dang. Dang, y'all, I'm won over by this. All I can say, for the most part, well, I can say a couple things, but for one is... It's just nice to actually have, like, a protagonist that's over the age of, like, that's, like, over the drinking age, you know? And so, I want to acknowledge that, but also the fact that they're actually really kind of leaning into it. Or, no, they're really leaning into it, not kind of, you know? He has, like, his back pains and all that, and he has just, like, a normal body, and he has, you know, what in his world, I guess, would be considered a mundane sort of normal job. And so, I don't know, I just feel like we're in a society, not to, like, you know, look too deep into it, but I feel like we are in a society that, like, very much pushes, you know, traditional sort of jobs, which I feel like his, you know, janitorial sort of intestine cleaning up job would be. But he's aspiring for more than that. And I feel like people so often do put, like, an age limit on that, like how often you can chase your dreams. And he said it himself, like, he, you know, he said he was too old for it, but he got back up anyways. And so I feel like that makes this anime, like, unique in a sense. But also, I feel like for the other big thing is, like, there's just so much potential in it, you know? Like, whether the action or the characters or, you know, the sort of, like, brewing relationship dynamic between, like, him and this, you know, the big kahuna girl on top. And so I just feel like, yeah, the more, it's only 3 episodes, but I feel like the more they continue to, like, actually dive in and explore these things, like, you could have, like, a really, like, very, very popular, strong running anime series here. So, yeah, definitely, I'm glad I found this.